Hello everybody, welcome to Karen's Stamp Pad. My name is Karen Scott and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Edmonton, Alberta. So welcome back. I tried to go live and do two different views, actually showing my face for the first time ever, and then tried to switch down to my desk so you could see the projects, and it didn't work for me. So I couldn't figure out how to change the camera settings. So I think I'm going to have to play around with that and maybe get my husband to help me out, show me how to do things. So let me start again. I have been away for the last couple of weeks, so I didn't do Facebook Lives, but I did do pre-record some videos, and I posted them on YouTube. So if you haven't had a chance to see them, you can go to my YouTube channel at Karen's Stamp Pad and check them out. Go lay down. My pup wants to be part of the video, I think. So anyway, today's class, or today's video, is going to be two die sets, the framed florets and the lights aglow stamp sets or dies, and I am going to. This is a card that I made. It is similar to the one that is posted in the catalog, and except it's just a smaller version. And what I've done is I've done similar to this, and then just made a Christmas card out of it, and putting in school pictures. So I needed a way to gift some school pictures to grandparents and aunts and uncles, parents, and I thought this was a cute way of doing it. Now, if you saw my video 2 weeks ago, hello again, Kathy. If you saw my video 2 weeks ago, I did something similar, but it was an easel card. This is just a card, and you don't even need to put a picture in if you don't want to. You can stamp sentiment in behind and make a shaker card out of it if you like. So let me pull in some supplies and I will show you how to make this, only with some different colors. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the die that I used out of the Lights Aglow stamp or die set, and this is what it does is just punches holes in it so that you can see the background underneath or behind. So I've gone ahead and already die cut them. So what I did was just placed it on the paper, run it through the die cut machine, placed it again in a different spot just to cover them. So I'm going to bring in my die cut machine and just show you just a couple of them, but I've already gone ahead and done it. So let's put it this way so you can see. So I just took a piece of basic white cardstock. It's 4 inches by 5 1/4. And you place it wherever you want. And all the holes don't come out necessarily when you punch them. So you're going to end up with a lot of little circles. Going to move that over so you'll get the idea. I'll just do a couple of these. And then actually I'm going to put that there. So if you keep doing that, however and wherever you want, you are going to come up with, like I said, this. Okay, so then what we've done is gone ahead, and there's also a circle die, and it cuts out the circles that will fit in the center. Now what I've done just to make life easier, and so I didn't have to cut so many of them, I used a circle punch. So if you have a circle punch, it was 1 3/4 inch circle that I used, and I just punched out some designer series paper from the Lights Aglow designer series paper, and some glimmer paper in the evening evergreen. So I've done a few of those, and just to make things easier, what I did was, let's bring in my glue pad, see which glue is working. There it is. So what I did was I just put some glue in each of the circles, just a little bit, but not to the very edge, because the circles are smaller than these ones. And then I've put the designer series paper on. So if you go into our, I believe it's in the mini catalog, the July to December catalog, you will see a card similar to this one, except it's a longer card, and that's what I'm going by. So they use the green, some black, and the gold. So I'm going to do it a little bit differently, and I'm going to use the evening evergreen, and then I'm going to glue these on as well. Now, I should have my silicone craft mat underneath, because these little holes, I'm sure glue is going to seep through, mess up my yeah, I can see it already. Put that there. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. Just push these all down, make sure they're adhered. Okay, and I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to line it up because I want to cut off all the excess. And you can save that for future projects, so don't get rid of it. Oops. Cut, not score. And okay, so now here's what I have left. I guess I could put, let's see what I have. And you know, I might just do that, just to add a little more color to the side so it doesn't look so bare. See, the pieces come in handy. Don't get rid of them. Okay. Perfect. All right, let's put that aside. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to take the frame, bring back my cut and emboss machine, take that out. And from the fitted florets, or the fitted, I keep wanting to call them fitted florets, frame florets, I just use this one die, and you can cut out the center. So line it up the best you can, so it's even on both sides. Now you might want to run it through twice. Or just go backwards the first time through, just because you're going through a couple of layers and spots. Oh, I forgot to turn my phone off. My apologies. Let me... Okay. All right. So like I said, the spots where you've got two, you've got cardstock and you've got designer series paper. Might be a little harder. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so now we have that. Let's bring in our card base, which is, I've made it so it stands up like a picture, and it is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, or sorry, by 11, 4 1/4 by 11, and scored at 5 1/2. And I've brought in both, I've cut 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, both of some shimmer paper or glimmer paper, and also the foil. So because what I want to do is I want to put it in behind, and I just want it to show, because there are flecks in my designer series paper of gold. So I just wanted to see which one was going to shine the best, but I think either one is good. So I'm going to go with the foil paper, and I'm going to adhere that, and then I'm going to bring in my die cut machine, and I'm going to cut this out again. Now the reason, as you saw, that I didn't adhere it first and then cut through all of it is I had a problem getting through where there was already 2 layers of cardstock. So I'm just going to bring in my Stampin' Seal and put that on and line this up the best I can. Oh, thank you. I'll show you, Kathy, a card. I tried to come up with other colors, and I really like for Christmas Night of Navy, but This is the other card that I did using the Night of Navy. And I used the shimmer paper from the red and the white in the Christmas catalog. So, but I wasn't crazy about how that one turned out. Okay, so I'm going to try this again, and I'm going to die cut this center out. And then after we do that, that's where we decide, do we want to make a Christmas greeting and a shaker card out of it? Or you could just do a greeting and not worry about okay. Not worry about making a shaker card, but try to get that off. See, we even have a gold frame now that you could leave in or take out, but let's just take that out. Well, or let's just leave it in for now. Okay. Bring this back in. Okay, cut a piece off. Your window sheet so that I can adhere to the back. And so either way, if you're going to make a shaker card, or you want to protect the picture that you're putting in there, you're going to need a window sheet. I'm just going to have to, I don't want to tear this out. There, cut that a little off. So you're going to see some gold foil come through, which kind of adds a little bit to it, so that's kind of nice. Okay. There we go. Okay, I got my greasy little fingers all over everything. I'm going to have to clean that. Okay. So, I can choose to put a school pick in there. Or, I've brought in a stamp set also from the Lights Aglow stamp or bundle, so the Brightest Glow, and I don't know, they're all nice, but it kind of they're a little small for here, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the picture in, because like I said, I need a way to gift some school pictures. So you could also make a shaker card out of these. Okay. So I can put that down. And then what I'm going to do is put some adhesive strips on the back. So what I'm going to do is just to put my picture on it, I'm going to run the adhesive strips around the oval, adhere my picture, and then I'm going to put some around the outside just to hold the card up. Okay, so I noticed while I'm doing this video and when I recorded my other videos that I have a closer, what do you call it? My camera seems to be magnify my project a little more than Facebook does, and I don't know how to change that. Okay. I really have a lot of learning to do when it comes to video production, I guess. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this along the outside so you don't see my mess on the inside. And it just makes it a little bit sturdier. Okay, my last little bit, and then we can put this together. Now, on the cards that I showed you, I don't, or on the picture card that I showed you, I don't have a sentiment. I didn't, wasn't sure whether or not I wanted to put something on the outside. Excuse me. Or whether just leave the picture the way it is and then just stamp a sentiment on the inside. Okay. So I need to try to center that. Okay. So there we have it. Sorry, I was out of picture frame here. All right, so there we have that. Now I could have put some beads or something on the inside, but I think I'll just leave it. And I've cut a little oval that I can put on and put a sentiment on it. I'm not sure, like I said. And let's see. What else? I mean, I could choose to put that in if I wanted. Frame it. Seem to have a glare with the lights. But I think I'll just leave it. That might be too much gold, and there's a little bit showing right around here. So, and then, of course, the inside of your card. So again, 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of cardstock. We'll center that, finish up our card. I can stamp my sentiment in there and write something, but this is today's project. So here are my, I'm going to move the light, just give me a second. There we go. There we go. So there are my two girls. and their picture frames done for their auntie. and that's it. So like I said, it's framed florets meets lights aglow, and like I said, you can make some shaker cards out of it and some beautiful Christmas cards too. So so don't you know, stop it at just frames for pictures or you know, that kind of thing. Uh, Experiment, have some fun. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me, Kathy. I appreciate it, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. And I will see you back here on Facebook at 4 o'clock next Thursday. Bye for now.